I am celebrating Beltane, the Beltane Sabbat, the fire season, the season of spring. But first, I will circumvent the laws of time and gravity. And just like spring, I am revitalizing my skin's precious cells. From its deepest layers to the surface. And I'm also giving my beautiful hands radiance and some evening out of the skin tones, especially for this video. Hello Alchemy Divas, welcome back to my channel. The Wheel of the Year and the 8 Wiccan Sabbats. As the earth turns, so do the sacred rhythms of nature. Long before calendars and clocks, our ancestors marked time by the sun, the moon, and the turnings of the seasons. Now in modern Wicca and pagan practice, this sacred rhythm is celebrated through the Wheel of the Year, a cycle of 8 Sabbats, each one aligned with a celestial or seasonal turning point. Now, they're much more than seasonal markers. These festivals are portals of power, rich in ancestral wisdom and myth and magic. Now, this video is about one of the Wiccan Sabbats on the wheel in particular, Beltane, which we've only just started to experience on May the 1st, so just a couple of days ago. This is a festival of fire, ignition, smoke, flowers, embers, fairies, and lots of dancing. This is a festival of spring. Now, I have a perfume tray with a few perfumes that I associate closely to Beltane and spring, and I can't wait to go through them with you when we come back. So Beltane, or summer's peak. Beltane arrives each year on April the 30th and May the 1st, with its fires of protection and purification. It is one of my favorite festivals. This is the day and season for fairies and the greening of the world. In this case, the Northern Hemisphere. Beltane gives us a promise of the return of summer. It is both sacred and sensational, and a delight to the fairies. Beltane origins are shrouded in the obscurity of time, more than 3,000 summers ago. Now, Beltane relates to growth and power, agriculture, when to sow, when to reap. It's sort of a time to know when to plant a seed, if you will. It gives us all a sense of warmth, of heat, and big plans to begin and enjoy. It is a celebrated celebration and has been over the decades and centuries as a fire festival. Fire marches, fire ceremonies, and bonfires. It is a season of passion and fire, and new growth in all its forms. Yes, it's where things grow, darlings, and things begin, and things to plant, and things to bring into motion. Yes, yes. So scent notes that I associate with Beltane, and also very closely related to Beltane, and used for centuries during Beltane, are ylang ylang, jasmine, orange blossom, and all types of woods. Yes. Now, with ylang ylang, this is a deep, sensual floral that just opens up the heart chakra. It encourages those deep, passionate desires when in fragrance. As for jasmine, jasmine is known for its uplifting feminine qualities, and for me, this is a flower that just invites creative energy and magic, especially when in fragrance. Now you have also orange blossom. Now, this is a flower that is a hidden gem in fragrance. Yes, it is a secret orange blossom. And all the orange blossoms, the blood oranges, the nerolies, are all cheery, uplifting notes, and they always help us feel optimistic as the sun begins to return. As for the woods association to Beltane, well, the woods are closely related to Beltane, from the chopping to the piling to the burning in those big Beltane ceremonial bonfires. Yes, yes, yes. Perfumes that I love to wear and associate very closely to Beltane are Guerlain's Terracotta Le Parfum. This is a 2014 launch, and Siriwasa is the perfumer. You can see 3 of the 4 gorgeous Beltane scent notes all seated together in the middle notes section there. This perfume is spell work, darlings. You have 3 Beltane scent notes right there, and Siriwasa really was onto the magic when he made this perfume. Just fabulous. A perfect Beltane spring scent. Now, another perfect Beltane scent is none other than Signature Absolute with that powerful Lang Lang heart. This perfume, if you haven't smelt it, is luminous and so underrated. I imagine folklore, pagan Beltane dancing in 1800s Ireland. Yes, this is another gorgeous Beltane scent. And then there's Dior J'adore Infinissime. François Demachy, the perfumer, 2020. I loved helping bring this out to the world. in 2020. We did it in October of the year. This perfume is infinitely sensual, like the sacredness of Beltane and the return of the sun. And the sensationalism of it all. There's three amazing Beltane notes, once again, in this. You have the blood orange, you have the jasmine, and the ylang ylang. So very clever planning and producing, Francois. He also felt the Beltane connection and definitely applied it here extremely well. Beautiful. Yes. And he included, and they went all out to include for the first time with the J'adore range, tuberose. Yes, yes, yes. Another scent for Beltane, and great to wear during spring, is Scandal. Precious? Perfect Beltane notes in this beauty. 3 notes of the Beltane scent note profile. Blood orange, fiery, juicy concoction. You got the orange blossom and gorgeous jasmine, all dripping with honey and beeswax. To welcome the spring bees. This was a 2017 launch. Daphne Bouget, Fabrice Pellegrin, and Christophe Reynaud. This is 1700s Beltane, floral meadows, dancing, honey and bees. Yes, a gorgeous Beltane spring scent. Perfect. And then sapphires and diamonds. Ooh. This is 1993's floral, fruity, seductive spring Beltane freshness, warmed up by the amber base. This is potent potion, darlings, made by fairies. This is a scent heavily related to fairies. There is Lang Lang and the jasmine right in the middle, right where it does the deepest work, right in the middle notes. Every time I wear this, I think of a very cloudy spring day with lots of fairies hurrying around, hiding, laughing, and all the secrets of spring, all in this perfume. This is a very potent potion, and I love it, still to this day. Another huge Beltane or spring scent, darlings, is the Dior Addict EDT. Now, I've had this for well over 2 years, darlings. I'm coming down to the last bits. This is Dior's Addict EDT from the Addict range. Now, there are 2 Beltane notes or associated notes, which are the Sicilian Mandarin, which is from the orange family again, and the sambac jasmine. So this scent is a confident and optimistic and leaves a beautiful scent trail into summer with that sparkling Sicilian mandarin, added with the gorgeous sambac jasmine, known for its uplifting feminine qualities. It is zesty. It is the nectar neroli. It is the mandarin skin vapors and the zest all over a 16th century spring mountain. Ooh, picture that, darlings, picture that. Mandarin skin vapors and skin everywhere. Zesty mountain with zest galore over a 16th century spring mountain. That's how I feel when I wear this scent. Totally Beltane. Another fine or fun fact, darlings, I wanted to share with you all is nice tight lid. Another fun fact I wanted to share with you all is I was conceived on Beltane, and I'd like to say cleverly planned by my mummy, conceived on Beltane and born on Imbolc, on the first day of Imbolc, which is also one of the 8 spring sabbats. So there you have it. Gorgeous, luxurious, zesty, gorgeous orange scent. Elegant. An elegant 16th century spring mountain ensemble. Yes, ensemble. Now, I wanted to share something that was very Beltane related, in my opinion, and this is, I've just recently opened it a few months ago, haven't really gotten into it yet. This is Leaves, Flowers and Flames. Now, I associate this scent with Beltane notes, and having said that, this is a spicy solar lavender scent, of course, which lavender runs in 90% of all the Lieb range, and it also has the gorgeous orange blossom, one of the 4 notes from the beginning of this video that we talked about, heavily involved with Beltane or spring, and they are once again ylang ylang, jasmine, blood orange or orange blossoms, and the woods. And this perfume has a gorgeous amount of orange blossom sitting right there in the middle notes. This is going to be, or have to be, one of my favorites in the Libre range. I love this one for the fact of how much lavender it has. And I also love the bergamot and the coconut, their involvement in this scent. And that is Libre's Flowers and Flames. Gorgeous. Now another beautiful scent that I totally relate to Beltane and spring is Versace's Parfums d'Ilan Turquoise. So this is a gorgeous scent launched in 2020, and the perfumer behind this scent is Sophie Lubb. So the top notes here are the gorgeous notes of Beltane, which are lemon and mandarin, all relatives to the blood orange. And then you have the gorgeous cassis note in the center. Now the cassis is of course the gorgeous bud and leaf of the black currant. And then you have the gorgeous jasmine right next to the cassis, permeating away. This is a beautiful scent which I love to wear every moment that I can in spring. Beautiful opaque glass. Lovely, beautiful Primo Fiore lemon in this. And this is Bella Hadid. She had the biggest or the big involvement in the advertising campaigns for this scent, and Hailey Bieber. And you have them in 30, 50 and 100 ml sized bottles. Now this may not perform well in cooler climates, but is strictly suited to Beltane and the new high heat that's coming around the corner after spring. Gorgeous scent. Now, we are about to close the beautiful reading about Beltane with our usual 3-card reading at the end. The Wheel of the Year is quite interesting, darlings, and very, very important regarding our seasons. It is a wheel that was followed by our ancestors, by our ancestors thousands of years ago. And it's still followed today by modern pagan and Wiccan. Whoops. That card's looking for attention, darlings. Every time a card flops out, it is meant to be collected. My skin is just gorgeous. I'm happy, very happy, that I did that right before. All right, 37, divine offerings. What did you offer during Beltane, darlings, on May the 1st? I offered rose petals, some breads and some cream, and I placed it out in a tiny bowl around that size and left it out in the garden for the fairies. Of course, we can offer many other things during Beltane. We can offer thanks, forgiveness. We can offer love and all sorts of great community-like things towards other people, even to our pets. All those things all matter during Beltane. Now let's have a look. Number 37, divine offering. Surrender to the flow of the deepest currents of the new creative earth. The new creative earth. Very Beltane. The green is coming. The new shoots are coming. Let's be creative, because that is what Beltane is. Yes. Rebirth and enliven. You are destined to initiate divine celebrations for healing joy. Destined to initiate divine celebrations. The word celebration stands out to me because we are celebrating new life. We are going to reap what we are going to sow. And we are planting seeds at this time. It is a rebirth of the earth. And vitality and balance. Celebrate. Again, the word celebrate. Celebrate as Shiva dances, softly dissolving illusion. Break away the illusions, darlings. Everything is an illusion, no matter how much we love it. Every now and then, we are going to softly dissolve it. Yes. And let's look at the bottom card. Number 10, beyond chrysalis. Surrender to the merging of monad within the mind. We are going to step in to our creativity and our powers and go beyond chrysalis, darlings. We are going to surrender to the merging of monad within the mind, and we are going to envelop and accept all that is beyond. And there you have it, darlings. Our gorgeous card at the end of our reading and our gorgeous video about the wonderful Sabbath, which is Beltane. 1st of May, honored by thousands around the world, if not millions. And that is it for today. Until the next video, have a lovely week, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye. Gorgeous.